Your current skill set and belief system has taken you as far as you can go. That's why you should be looking for ways to change by learning something new. If you don't put yourself on a path to learn aggressively, in 5 years, you'll be exactly where you are today. The 1% that succeeds knows the secret. Keep watching. Decades of your career, have you had to import new technology to learn in order to improve your job performance? I bet you have. How many of you in sales have had to learn a new CRM technology or email technology? I bet all of you. Yet, have you downloaded a new mindset? Probably not. As I said at the beginning of this video, your current skill set and belief set have taken you as far as you can go. That's why you should be looking for ways to change by learning something new. And the something new is how to import a new mindset to accelerate into a peak performer. You see, you need to learn how to change your mind. And in neuroscience, mind is defined as the brain at work. So changing your brain will change your mind. Whoa, what? You can change your brain and modify it? Yes, you can. How many of you think change is impossible for you? Oh, I hear it all the time. Christine, I can't possibly do that. Or, I'm too set in my ways. Here's the key the 1%ers know. The 1% embrace change, and they're always looking for ways to change. Because the key to success is not knowing what to do, but about understanding your behaviors and patterns. The more you become aware of why you do the things you do, the sooner you can produce different results. Here's you resisting change. But the 1%, they seek out change. They're not worried about fear because fear can be paralyzing. Maybe you fear not reaching your potential, not becoming the person you know you can be. Maybe you're afraid of being left behind on your job. Maybe it's not being worthy or not being loved. Do you fear being stupid or weak? Or maybe you fear waking up one morning and realizing your best is already behind you. And worse, your best was never good enough in the first place. You see, you must force yourself to grow. People who exceed first realize they're totally incapable of success. The skills that they've developed thus far do not match up to the skills they need to become successful. But they begin not to see their incapabilities as obstacles, but as opportunities to grow. Let's say you struggle with procrastination. Procrastination is nothing more than avoidance. What are you avoiding? That's the question, and sometimes people aren't even sure what they're avoiding. Maybe you're trying to avoid stress. Maybe you're avoiding certain feelings. So your behavior reflects procrastination. You hit the snooze button 3 or 4 times before you finally get out of bed. Maybe you do the tasks that are the easiest when you first get to the office. Or you gave yourself a back door to not doing follow-up calls because it happens to be Monday. And guess what? You automatically procrastinate because it's become an automatic habit, an automatic behavior. Maybe you said to yourself, I'm not sure why I didn't make those calls today. Sure, you know. You're just avoiding the answer. You definitely know. In an experiential class that I took once, the mantra was, what are you pretending not to know? Ask yourself that question. Now don't get me wrong, habits can be good or bad, but here here's the key. Good habits are formed through discipline. Bad habits are formed through being undisciplined. So remember this, as you move away from one habit you want to change, you need to be moving towards a new habit you want to embrace. And of course, starting is the hardest part. Gerhard Swantner, CEO of Selling Power Magazine and founder of Peak Performance Mindset, said this: remember that if you don't define yourself, you won't be able to refine yourself. Isn't that a great quote? 50% of success is showing up, but just showing up isn't good enough. You've got to jump in and go all out. So when you try to change behavior, here's what to expect. You'll feel resistance towards it. You'll struggle. You'll feel like what you're doing needs to be perfect before you can continue. You'll come up with excuses. You might even come up with headaches and feelings of being ill. You'll talk yourself out of change over and over again. That's what to expect. Now, the 1%ers, they face the same struggles. They face the same resistance. The difference is they didn't buy into it. And neither should you. Just like the 1%ers, every morning you wake up, you can try again. Start fresh again. Every day you get a new beginning. Give me a thumbs up if you're going to try this today, and share it with other people who you think this video will help. If you're not already a part of the Savvy Sales Lady community, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. We're a channel for all salespeople. But remember this, sales is a journey. It's not a quick trip around the block. See you on the next video.